Like, yeah. Always gets me going. Okay, so I think we have this all set up. Here we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So thank you for being here today. Today we are here to talk about one of the most powerful online platforms to create and grow your business. Many of you are already using it, so I'm super excited that you're here because I believe that when the collective mind comes together, we can share so much more together and we can learn and grow together. Some of you are here new for the first time and you are wondering, what is this all about and how do I use this? And some of this are, here to grow. So Builderall is the most complete digital marketing platform on the planet. This is, you'll see in just a minute, is an all-in-one hub where all of the things from just a basic building a website with an e-commerce and a mailing list to, SMS and magazines and apps and all of that are all here in the beautiful pieces that it's connected. So a little bit about why I'm so passionate about Builderall and what we do here at the Business Acceleration Network is we are here to help businesses grow. We found this to be a really powerful tool to be a vehicle to do that. But if you're not familiar with the Business Acceleration Network, we invite you to check out our community. If you go to businessacceleration.com/club, we actually opened up our club this month, so you can come and join our mastermind. Yang, maybe you can put that link in the chat if anybody's interested to be able to register in the forum and join us. But what we really focus on is we help people master their elevator pitch, and we have one of the mastresses who Erin. If you guys do not know Erin, oh my goodness, we actually have her in our library, our resource library on our YouTube channel. She is an absolute rock star with creating that pitch that gets people to say, I want to know more and take action. We believe collaboration and joint venture is the key to success, coming together with people that you might even think are competitors and finding that way to collaborate. Building a team of mentors and coaches. We have a lot of incredible, most of you here I know as mentors and coaches, Rui, Orly, you contribute in a beautiful way. Treat everyone as if they're significant and give first. Finding that when we show up as if you are the most important person and treating each other that way, there's magic that happens. Also masterminding our goals and challenges, which is part of why we're here today, is to really be able to mastermind and grow and learn from each other, and then create media magic. And most of you know what media magic is, but in my house, it's how to get that limitless publicity. And you can go download this book, MediaMagicBook.com, for free. Teaches you how I went out and garnered millions of dollars in free publicity and how anybody can do the same. So I wanted to do a real quick introduction. So really your name, how you serve others, and if you can do it in a sentence or two, that's ideal. I want to make sure we get to why we're here, and then your website. And I would love to, Erin, since you're this incredible, is it okay if I put you on the spot, Erin? Wait, you know what, Erin? I should let other people go first because they might be intimidated, right? Yeah, so let me let others. What's that?
We want to learn. So
you want to learn? Oh, well, she's yeah. But I'm thinking, Orly, you're also incredible. Orly is a 6-figure paid speaker, coach, and all kinds of things. I'm gonna have Ceci go first. Ceci, do you mind sharing real quick?
Of course, Shannon, anything for you. Good afternoon. Ceci Meacham here with Anytime Travel Solutions. In one sentence, what do? I go hand in hand traveling with you around the world. I'm a travel service.
And your website?
My website is anytimebookings.com. Anytimebookings.com.
And Ceci has booked all of our conferences on the cruise lines. She's been an amazing, and Orly shaking her head yes for her too. So Ceci is really an amazing community builder and does a lot more than travel and speaks many languages. Debbie, would you mind going next, and then we'll have Orly?
My name is Debbie Lynn, and I assist people in helping themselves with what they need. I have a couple of different businesses that I'm involved with, so it's really hard for me to give one website. I'm working on getting a website just for that with the different services that I offer.
Beautiful. Debbie Lynn is, if those of you that have great products that you're looking to have a voice to get out there in the world, Debbie's somebody that you know works as an affiliate and a power partner, and she's really incredible. Orly.
There we go. Hey everybody, Orly Moore. I am a business coach for public speakers. So in one sentence, I help speakers get 6 figures guaranteed in the first year of public speaking. I'd love to learn more about Builderall. That's why I'm here. And I'm also trademarked the Millionaire Connector. So if I can help anyone connect with anyone, I could do it. Thanks.
Thank you, Orly. Yes, and I've done Orly's speaker training, and wow, she not only teaches you how to do it, she gives you everything to do it. All the documents branded for, I mean, the contracts, it was mind blowing, Orly, how you help people. Cheryl, do you mind sharing next? And then Karen.
Sure. Hi, I'm Cheryl Bassett, and definitely here to learn about Builderall and all that it does. And Shannon's been great to kind of lead the way here. And obviously, I work with Erin, so who she's talked about, and Erin is this master at getting your pitch down, because I actually had her help perfect mine for a business I was doing before. So and we work together on a lot of projects. We do consulting together, and that includes Karen. So we're a triad. And we think we're pretty awesome when we're doing things together. So we kind of come as a package. So anyway, that's it. So anyway, Shannon, just here to learn, and I think we're going to have a bunch of questions, but right now still just taking it all in.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Orly. I didn't have you share your website. If you don't mind, everybody, please share your contact information and website in the chat, and we'll make sure you save that at the end. Karen.
Hey, again, I'm part of the triad here with Erin and Cheryl. And I think really our purpose is to create this aggregation of integrous collaboration. So we want to give the seal of integrity to the best products, places, practitioners, people. And so there's a lot of work in that. There's a lot of work in finding integrous things, like Builderall is one of the best systems. We want to learn about that. When we learn about something good, we want to share it with other people. So we're kind of being the brain or the heart per se that gathers the best information, refers the best people. And so here we are with the best people. Learning more so that we can organize that and share that out. So thank you for having us.
Thank you, Karen. And thank you for what you do. Big
Thank
stuff in
you.
the world.
I'm excited.
Erin. I want to find your YouTube.
So much
I want to
pressure.
find our video because it was
Oh my God, my hair's super short there and like sassy and but yeah, thanks again, Shannon, for having us here. I've got so many questions today. I'm excited. I did a little deep dive over the weekend, so I'm like probably pellet you with questions today, which is awesome. But anyways, my name is Erin Strayer, and I am the third leg of the trifecta of Karen, Cheryl, and Erin. And most of the time people call us Sharon because they can't figure it out. And it refers to all of us, and really together we are an amazing triad or triangle of resources, of knowledge base, of backgrounds in and around business. And we're really here to perfect that and bring that to the front and include everybody in what we are doing going forward. So yeah, so that's me in a nutshell. And we are all part of the same company. And what are we calling ourselves, Karen? Conscious Economy Consultants is where we're at there. So
I think Marigold will be more public,
Marigold.
but we do so many things. You got to pick one, right?
we do a lot. We do a lot.
Beautiful. Rui.
Well, good evening where I am, ladies. I'm the only male in the house. My goodness, what a story I can spin from this. However, my name is Rui Pereira. I'm the founder of Synergetic Interpretations, a business consultancy specializing in business plan preparation, integration, and implementation. I'm based in Johannesburg in South Africa. My company credo is if you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, It's real. Thank you for your time.
Oh, I like it. We do have one more man, but he's not on the screen. Yang is here as Yang is, to me, he is I call him Master Yang because he spent the last over 2.5 years using Builderall, and that's what he does for me full time, is all of our marketing and campaigns and things with anything to do with Builderall. He is there. So thank you, Yang, for being here. Katie, I would love for you to be able to share, and then Tony, and then we'll dive right in. And I think I have everybody. Yes. Okay. Katie.
Hi, my name is Katie Wagner. I'm an author, a speaker, and a mentor. I work with women who have suffered a unbearable loss, who are ready to crawl from the depths of hell to learn to live life again. And you can find out more information at limitlessresilienckit.com.
Yay. And her story is amazing. Tony, I know you're here supporting Orly. She may not have told you that I like to put people on the spot. So
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm Tony Ann, and I am assisting Orly in her speaker business as well as her health and wellness businesses. So here to learn about Builderall and how we can use it in all of her different ventures. So thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for being here. All right. So again, please put your information in the chat. You'll want to be able to save that at the end. And let me go ahead and dive right into Builderall. So one of my favorite things about Builderall, you can see right here from the front. It's like we're in a time where we've moved digital, right? And it's like everything's moving online, more so than it has in the past. And so to be able to have a website and a tool that can operate in many different languages really puts us at a powerful advantage. And so, just wanted to highlight, you can choose your language, and there's a lot there that you're able to utilize within that. Now, because I'm already in the system, it automatically logs me in. But when you go to log in, I don't know about you guys, but when I used WordPress and I wanted to give people access to my website, there was a lot of work to go in and set up, bringing in and giving other people access. And so one of the things that I love about Builderall is they have the VA access. And so the virtual assistant, those of you that may not know what that means. So with the virtual assistant access, when they get to the login page, they have to click a button, and the button will say, you click the button and then you give them your email address for the account, and then it gives them this access key. And so this makes it real easy to enable, disable. You can pick whatever tools that you want to use, for that individual. You can customize it. That makes it very simple for the person to be able to use. But they do have to remember to click the box. I had a couple of people where they're like, I can't get in. And I'm like, you got to make sure you click that box. So here is yes, Erin, happy to share that. Erin is actually asking for the affiliate link. So whoever invited you here, you want to make sure that you get with that person and use their link. They do have an incredible affiliate program, which is one of the reasons, part of why I do this is I want to not only provide you the business support, but allow you to bring people so that they can see what we're up to and get support and be a part of our community to be able to grow. The quicker you get people to utilize this, the quicker you can actually get all of your marketing and Builderall paid for. So we are just at a high level, here are the various aspects that they support you with. For me, I was very attracted to getting rid of all of my fees. I mean, I was paying for domains, I was paying for SSLs, I was paying for my emails. All of those were fees that continued to add up. And so with that, Young, and by the way, if you're looking for the affiliate thing, they are under KCT. They would have a different one than ours. And if I can get it to them afterwards too. And so that's where, I was most excited, because I found that they launched these new SSLs, and all of a sudden I'm sharing my stuff on social media and it's being blocked and it's saying it's insecure. And, that was something where I really was like, wow, they are starting to just get at, money from various aspects of what we're doing online. And this with this program, it's all in one. So for me, when I first started, I made a list. And how many of you guys have already made a list of the things that you're paying for in marketing and in your business? Some like Rui's a money guy, so I know he has the list off the top of his head. I mean, written down, but you also have it down. If you're here for the first time and you haven't done a list, this is where I started. I started going, okay, what do I pay for already? And then also, what are things that I want to pay for that maybe I'm not? You know, maybe there's a CRM system that you're looking for. Maybe there's a, maybe you're looking at an app. Maybe you're looking at some of this social auto posting. Maybe there's things that you want to do, but you're busy working on other things in your business and it's on your wish list. So I first started making that list of what it is that I was paying for. And then I started, I just pick one at a time going, okay, what can I migrate over that would allow to start paying for this system right away. So where I first started was I was paying for Aweber, and I was also using MailChimp. I believe it or not, I was using two, which was really foolish. But I started using Mailing Boss right away. Now we just went through a big migration, and so we're in a learning curve together. Thank goodness Young's been in the Facebook group. He's been, our meetings, he shows up and he's like, I've learned this. They just moved the Mailing Boss into the legacy. So you're no longer able to create lists. Everything is in this new system, which is great. They've really advanced things. So this is where I first started. And when I got into the Mailing Boss, I started migrating over my list. So a lot of these systems, they have you pay for how many people you have. Well, with this, you pay on space. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 people on your list, 40,000 people on your list. That's not how they rate it. And so on mine, it was based upon the list site. Now we're still migrating over. And again, I'm in a learning curve here myself. So if you have questions, please feel free to put them in. But what's really beautiful is you're able to get in here and start with a workflow. And if you're not familiar with workflows, that starts to create the customer's journey. You're able to actually see the journey that the customer is on. And once you connect these, it gets into action. So for example, somebody signs up to be one of our collaborators. Well, they get a tag. We wanted to tag them in our list. They get moved into a workflow. They get sent an SMS message, then they get sent their first email. So it's really nice because for, when you're implementing something like this, it's great to get that visual so that your team can kind of follow along, and then you're able to work with this. So this is one way of doing it. And then we also have, and Yang, if you want to interject in anything, our list. So the old system, if your subscriber has more than 1,000 subscribers on a list, it is subject to a Builderall approval, which takes a little bit of time. So in the migration, you just tell them we're doing a migration. Obviously, as you're setting it up, that. But if it's over 1,000, then there is an approval process. If it's under 99, it's uploaded automatically. Thank you, Young. So we started immediately with our list, and that's under our subscribers, and migrating them over. So my lesson learned from this was we just started creating all the different lists that I had in Aweber. Well, in here, and we would suggest, because this is a nice system and a sophisticated system with taggings, the more you can get into one list and utilize the tags, the better. So tagging means, for example, Katie, I'm going to use you for an example. Katie's one of our trailblazers. She's also been to Media Magic event. She's also done some individual coaching. So Katie is somebody where she has different tags on her name, so that if I want to send something out to her just about Media Magic, when I write up the email, I can just put anybody with the Media Magic tag, and then it'll go to her and it doesn't go to everybody else. If you look in my old system, we have way too many lists and it creates chaos, and it creates, you're having to move things around. And so if you're here and you're looking at your list, we do invite you to look at some of the tagging options. In here's where you're able to create the emails, create templates, create sequences. There is a lot of advanced stuff here, like custom macros. Who knows what a custom macro is? Okay, Rui does. So there's stuff in here that we're still learning as we go along. But for example, here is one that we've sent out in this new system. And again, we're migrating everything over. So let me get an overview here. It does all of the stats. So it tells you who it was sent to. This is the email that we sent out. So you can kind of see what's possible. There's a lot of great things you can do within here, even some not tagging, custom coding where it pulls in their first name, it pulls in their company name. There's a lot of customization that you can do within here. You can see how many did you send it to, open rates, click rates. I mean, it gives you a lot of detail on who did what and when. Bounce rates, unsubscribe rates. So the system here within the emailing is pretty robust. Any questions about the emailing or your list? And I can't see everybody, so you can just unmute yourself if you do. Does it include all lists having to add up 1,000 for each list?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, is that,
Okay.
because you said 1,000 or else after 1,000, it needs to be approved. But is it per list or per all of them?
Anytime you're uploading more than 1,000, they have to approve it. So we're doing a migration. Just so
Right.
you know, in our list, most of them have way more than that. And so you just upload it and then you wait for them to approve it. So they just look through it. And they, Orly, actually have a list cleaner. It's one of the products that, so when I migrated over, when I first migrated over, I think I had like 20 some odd thousand on the list.
Right.
And it was, you know, they actually in Path, or Inbox Path is what it's called. They actually went through my list and they said, because some of them were so old from events that I did in South Florida.
Right.
And so they checked it. They just want to make sure that things are good and you didn't just buy a list to upload it.
Okay, and then, what do you do with that? I mean, where do you go to do the cleaning, and then where do you go to upload it?
So when you go to upload it on the subscribers, you can either import, hold on, let me get to lists. Great question.
Because all my lists are on Excel sheets, not on Google.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
Google
perfect.
Sheet. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect. So like right here, if I want to go to this one, subscribers, create new subscribers. Okay, so convert to CVS, Young is saying. All right, so this one.
We have them in CVS.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then here is details about it, some helping. Oh, sorry, I have errands. Let me catch that, Young. Here we go. So this is a details about that. Young, so if I'm adding to the list, can you show me how to do that in this new, subscriber import. So right here. So right here, if you have your list, so let's say I've got my Trailblazers list here. I'm going to go ahead and hit update, and you see where it says subscriber import right here.
Yep.
Okay. Any other questions on that, Orly?
Okay, no, that you just uploaded, but
yes,
every list could be less than 1,000. If the
Yeah.
list itself is more than 1,000, you have to have permission. The reason being is
you
that
still
all my
upload it.
lists are different.
Yeah.
I'm not uploading, like you have separate lists. All my lists are separate.
Yeah, because you
So
have
we
different
have to do
businesses.
one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but you can, what I would do and what we're doing is you just upload it and you just wait for their approval.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do they ever deny?
We haven't been denied. I'm not saying that they don't, but we haven't been denied on anything.
Do they clean it first before approving or denying?
They're not gonna clean the list. You can clean the list. Let me show you their tool that they have right here. If you go to add-ons,
Yep.
and Inbox Path is what they use to clean the list.
Okay, so I just click on it and upload the list for them to clean?
So this is a service that you pay for.
Oh, okay.
And then you just,
Got it.
yeah, you get them to clean
What
it
if I
through the
already
service.
cleaned it with another
Just
provider?
upload it. Yeah, I wouldn't
upload it.
worry about it, Orly.
Okay, very well.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
about
wouldn't
that.
worry about
Thank
it. I just
you. Okay.
upload it and then just let them approve it.
Mhm. Okay, perfect.
Any other questions about the mailing boss? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
perfect.
Ceci does. Okay.
Go ahead.
Quick question. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead, Ceci.
All right. You said that you are also learning how to transfer from the legacy mailing boss to the 5.0. So I am stuck in that because I didn't realize that all my lists were also in the old, even though the 5 was already out and I didn't start using it. So my question is, are you having to do each list at a time? Because I can't have answers, or maybe I didn't put too much time, but what would be the best token of advice, because I'm in the process to transfer to 5 again.
Yeah, so here's, if you see this, Ceci, see where it says import list structure? So when you click on this, then you can click on which ones you want to import as far as the emails. And it's from the old list. Okay, Young, I'm trying to find this. So this, you can import any of the old emails, and you can also import your lists. So you just go in there and you click which ones you want, and then that will migrate over. Am I doing that correctly, Young? I hope so.
So it doesn't seem to be a big problem.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Young.
Yeah, on the import list that you showed, only the list name and the details on it, but with regards to the subscribers within it, you need to extract, import it, and then upload it there.
So you'll go here, and so you'll go to the old mailing boss, and then you hit the export. And then you need to export it here.
Yeah.
And then you need to go into the new list, and then you have to
need to upload it. Yeah.
You got that, Ceci? Okay. Oh, you're muted, Ceci.
Yes, I will get help to do it, but thank you, because yeah, we've been stuck with that for a couple of weeks. So thank you.
And so for me, Ceci, this is a cleanup time, just so you know, like we're going through and checking tags, and we've put it into an Excel, like we're really taking this as like, this is a fresh start. Those of you that are new, that are coming here for your first time, it's like, if there's places that you want to add extra tags and things like that, when you're importing them, you know, it's easier to have some of that stuff in place as you're importing it. Anything else around the emailing system? Okay. Anywhere else you'd like me to go first? Because then I'm happy to talk about where we went next. Websites. Okay. So they do have where you can work with WordPress, and that is a different fee. So that you do have to invest in a server. There's monthly fees with that. We have a couple of WordPress sites, but we actually have opted in to use Cheetah Builder. And Cheetah Builder has a number of templates, and they also have a funnel club that you can join, and suggest that if you're doing it to opt in with the funnel club, and it makes it very, very easy from there. So let me show you. These are our primary sites that we have on Cheetah Builder. You've got various settings, scripts, SEO settings. You can split test. You can put in pop-ups, uniform headers. So that way, if you have a header, it changes across all the websites, footers, voting systems, multiple actions. So there's a lot here, including the membership piece. I know a number of you are offer memberships or e-learning. We have our trailblazers and collaborators. And so this is a membership site where they can come in and get some of our e-learning that's there. Here's the super checkout. And I'm just going to show you the super checkout real quick, because there's a lot of different sales depending on what site, you know, and again, you can segregate each of your sites. So Orly, like I know you have multiple businesses. You've got the speaking business, you've got the Health Chamber of Commerce. I'm not saying the name right, but you have a lot that you're working with. So you're able to set these pieces up, and you're also able to have a built-in affiliate program. So there's affiliate program that's built in here. There's coupons. I mean, what I love about Builderall is that they're constantly bringing in, like this auctions has showed up in the last 8 or 9 months. So there's a lot here in the checkout process.
Hey, Shannon, can you stay here for a second? It's Erin.
Yes.
So this checkout, whether it's you know, you're in the affiliation, but it doesn't matter if it's a product or a service.
No, most of mine are services.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, most of mine are services.
And then yours are just uploading like PDFs or links to your e-learning or whatever your back-end product delivery is, correct?
Yes. So depending on what it is, so some of these they do integrate into those pieces depending on which one it is. So for example, this, you know, when they buy the PR distribution, they get some PR training. And so that opens up with the email sequence with the mailing boss. It sends them, okay, here's where you fill out your form for your interview. Here's where you book your appointment. And then it gives them the username and password that they set up when they sign in to the e-learning and the membership.
Perfect. So it basically, based on your email sequence that you set up, gives them their next steps.
Yep.
Perfect. But they can come here to check out. And then what is the checkout process? Does it go through Square? Does it go through PayPal? Does it go through, like, what is
This is a global, they have over 300,000 members globally. So it is, let me just see if I can look at,
you know, what is your point of service, or I guess your point of sale?
ad method right here. So these are the ones that they have.
So you can pick any of them, or your preferred, or
You can pick any of them.
or all of them?
You pick one per thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So we use PayPal.
Okay. Can you use ones that aren't listed here? Can you integrate them?
Young, I believe you can. Is that correct?
For now, it is not possible. You need to coordinate with the support for you to have a suggestion or additional payment process within it. Or also there's a workaround if you want to have an external or third-party payment process. But within that super checkout, that's the only available supported Builderall payment system that they have.
And I know a lot of people use the majority of those that are listed and on there. I was just wondering if there, you know, were other ones that were available, or if we could use Zappy or something that would integrate what's currently being used.
Yeah, I just sent you this where it says how to configure external payment methods into super checkout.
Perfect.
For members area. So it may be specific for a certain area to be able to purchase, but that looks like this might be a workaround too.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Yang. Any other questions around this? Yay. Okay. So
I do have one question on that,
please.
Shannon. I'm sorry. If that is a recurring payment, like a monthly recurring for a membership.
Yep.
Is that able to be set up?
Yeah, we have our collaborators and trailblazers is monthly reoccurring. So yes, absolutely.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah, Aaron, almost any, I mean, I haven't rubbed up against anything that this doesn't do that you normally do on other platforms.
Sure. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so that just brings me to remind you guys that in this community, you have for support, they have great training videos. They have great events. They constantly have workshops and events. They even have a Facebook group, multiple Facebook groups where you're able to plug into them. The Facebook group, I have to say, is a really great resource because everybody there, like, we're coming together. Hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? You have a much wider range. But if you get stuck, like you've tapped into some of these resources, that's why we're here. Like, please let us know. Hey, Shannon, we're trying to figure this out, and we've come up against an edge. Help us. We don't want you to be stuck. We want you to be able to keep moving and keep using what's here. You're definitely not alone on this journey. Let us know. What I love about what Yang's done, and each of you that has signed up, you should be receiving our e-learning, so we have actually set up an email sequence for all of our individuals. And if you sign up somebody like Ceci, I know you signed up an individual to use Builderall. So when you sign up somebody to use Builderall, they don't get access to this unless you give me their email, right? So you have to say, hey, Shannon, I just signed up this person. Please add them to your email list now. And I don't even care if you private label it. Like if you say, hey, Shannon, I want to private label this. Like, I just want you guys to be successful. That's it. But in here, the very first one that you receive, let me go ahead and, Young, that said paused for some reason. It looked like we might want to check that out. So this is the very first email that you'll receive. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat so you can see this. But it gives you all of the groups, gives you the YouTube channel, and then we actually start with how do you migrate? And Yang actually put together a document with pictures and images. I'm like a picture and image girl. I love it. Or video, like make it really, really simple. And so each month we pick out a segment that we want to focus on that we've been working on to be able to share with you. So let me show you how many. So once you sign up, you will be getting these. You should be getting them every week for at least, I think we're up to 8 or 9 sequences in there. And this is something that you want to save. This is something you want to share with your community. Yeah, we have 10 right now. And so like the next one, we focused on the calendar, we focused on mailing boss, autoresponders. So there's, these are gems. Yeah, Ceci, you should be in the email list, and it comes from teams at Shannon ProSize. Let me just check real quick. And what's so great about Builderall is it's automatic. Like once you sign up, you should receive that, but it's your people that you invite. They will not receive this unless you say, hey, Shannon, please add my new person.
Can you make sure I'm on there? I don't remember getting any.
So yours says meet.debbielynn@gmail.com.
Okay. Yep. That's the new one. Yep. Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. That's why I hadn't received it yet.
Okay.
New.
Shannon,
You
can
do have, go ahead.
Can you double check if Karen or Cheryl or I are on there? One of us is on there? Because I also don't remember getting
Did you
that.
guys sign up? Because I didn't see you guys signed up
Oh,
as of yesterday.
sign up. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So this
No.
is once you get active, then you get in here.
Perfect.
Yeah. But I did share that
Just
first
went on
one.
the scoop.
Yes. No, I know.
What is it that they need to sign up for? To get this?
Builderall.
You actually have to have an account.
Yeah, you have to be.
Okay, we just signed up. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. So
like,
Ceci, you are in here as of last year.
Yeah, I'll look in the junk as
Okay.
that's probably another topic to talk about, why these emails go to the junk.
Yeah, I know that one of mine has been, I guess, reported to spam. Like it's very, I'm still trying to navigate that, Ceci, on how to do that. Because like at first we were like, oh, we'll set up a brand new account or a brand new email. So we went and set up Teams, and then it's the same. It's like once they have that domain, then it's Aaron shaking your head. Yes.
It's terrible. Like, seriously, be very, very careful if you guys mark somebody as spam, because people are so quick to hit that report as spam, and really it's so detrimental if in fact, like Shannon and myself are not spam and somebody's marked us as spam. It's detrimental. And it doesn't matter how many emails you set up, that's where they go.
It gets to the domain name.
Yep.
So I found that I have to follow up. That's why we love the SMS. Like we're a lot of what we're doing, Ceci, we use the SMS at the same time. And then I just, I invite people to add me to their white listed, and yeah, it's not fun. Okay. Any other questions about the emails? Hi, Denny. Sorry, I didn't realize you were in the waiting room.
All right. Whitelisted means what?
Whitelisted means that you're marked safe on an email list. That means that you've said, this is an email that is safe, and I want it to come into my inbox, not my spam or my junk box.
Like the type of thing that I needed to do that time.
No, yours was a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, yours was a little different. So Denny's on, and one of the things that we've found out is, and most of you guys are good at this. I know Rui, your reports, numbers, are things working? And so, one of the things is Denny had her assistant sending out emails. And when I went back in, I realized that months of the emails had not been going out because there was something in her list that needed to be shifted. And so it's really important that when you send something that you go back and look at the stats, right? Because then that's how you notice where there's gaps or challenges or what's going on in your system. So for Denny, it was just like, we were both kind of heartbroken because here she'd done all this work promoting her swim lessons and then to find out that nothing went out and her assistant didn't catch it. I mean, I could see it once I went in, but we really want to go back in and just make sure, is there any glitches or any challenges to make sure that it's complete and done.
Okay.
And that little baby, oh my gosh, it's reminding me of my meeting with Young and his wife. They have a little baby and it makes it so hard to focus some days. Do you guys see the little baby that Karen has? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so we're okay with the email on that part? Okay, so with the cheetah, let me share screens here. That's usually a great place to start, is also the websites. I wanted to find what is gonna, the price structure of this starts at, I think they just upped it like 10%. I think it's like $15 or $15.50, maybe $16 is the lowest price. That's for website, 2,000 contacts, and e-commerce, just for somebody who's just getting started.
No affiliate attached to that.
What's that?
You cannot send out an affiliate link attached to that.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not an
Right.
affiliate piece.
Yeah.
However, you are able, if you know somebody that's just getting started with the basics, they're able to do that. But I paid for the full kit and caboodle at $16.90. Thank you, Young. The other one I believe is bumped up to now $89.50 or somewhere in there, and that includes everything that you're seeing here. So I have the full list. And when you get in here, you have access to build websites, you have access to booking calendars. So I'm just going to show you one of the, so the Funnel Club is $87.90. So here is the basic layout of one of our simple sites. You don't see the header and footer because the header and footer is already built in here. Here we've tagged into the e-commerce. We've plugged in the affiliate program. You also, here we have an attachment so people can see the special reports. Here's where you can see what it looks like on the mobile view, which is really important. Ceci and Denny and you guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you want to make sure that whatever you have on this view, that you do check the mobile view, because we've went and looked on the mobile view and it's just in a weird order and it doesn't make any sense. And so, and this, just like anything else, you can edit it, you can move it around, but you do want to look at that view to be able to make sure that it's in a format that you like. And so as you can see, go ahead.
Sorry, quick question. Are you going to cover how to bring to Builderall any other sites, like the hosting and all that?
So that is in that first email, the migration piece.
Okay.
And so you are.
Did we get the first email?
You should have received that when you signed up. I did have you actively on the list as you migrated.
Oh shit! I don't know what email. I think. Okay, I'll look. Okay, thank you.
And so, and Ceci, you do need to be certain that you also get the WordPress. Young, I don't know if there is if you could look up a tool for helping her with her WordPress migration, if you don't mind popping that in for them. So
I do have help with the webs. What I'm doing basically on my own is all the mailing list and the CRM part. So I'm good. All my websites are being transfers, and I keep some in WordPress and some in Cheetah. So I'm good on the web part. And,
yeah, so
everybody who's starting, if you get help, the websites really can be customized very pretty, even when they're the templates of Cheetah.
Yeah, so in the Builderall, when you get into the WordPress piece, you do on this new plan. Now, Ceci, you're in a legacy plan, so you had a different probably experience as you came in. And so you do need to look at the server piece. Hold on, where are those prices? Let's see, does this get into it? No.
They update the prices, right? They're I think they're $10 higher from.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a WordPress plan. So you actually have to invest in like, oh, you know what? It's in this back office. Let me go back here. I remember where it is. Oh, WordPress Premium. Thank you, Young. So WordPress Premium, limited offer. Yeah, but there's a place where it says, okay, I got to go back into here because I remember, is it under accounts? You know what? I think it is under Cheetah. Is that right, Young? Hold on, let me close this. Leave that. Let me look under WordPress. Hold on. WordPress, there we go. So here's the new WordPress. Making me logged in because I logged out. Yeah, so when you get into the WordPress site and you create now, hold on, where's the pricing store dashboard? So you do have to purchase one of these, Orly. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. When I signed up, okay, I have WordPress already.
Yes, but in order to, and I sent this in the WhatsApp, there was two different pieces. If you look back, you get the Builderall basic plan. But in order to have a WordPress site on here, they have them on a different server. And so this is an added fee for that server. So you can put, more than one site, obviously.
Oh,
It's based upon
yeah,
space.
I have like 20 sites. Where would I be?
Yeah, I'm not, you have to look at, and I don't know if your assistant can tell you how much space is on each site, if Tony can tell you that,
No, I
but
don't
this
think-
will
I don't know.
will help you determine which one you'll need.
We're talking about gigabytes, so it's not terabytes, right?
Yeah, this is gigabytes.
Do they have terabytes?
I'm not seeing that here.
Okay. Because I don't want to be
WordPress.
stuck with signing up and then signing up for another, That's the largest one there is the 6490. But I thought that Builderall has the ability to have WordPress websites hosted on it.
Yes.
So what is this for?
This is so that it can do the WordPress hosting, is my understanding.
If I may,
yeah.
So I also have several websites, but I had to use Cheetah because Cheetah is included. WordPress is at an additional cost, depending on the.
I see. So because my websites are WordPress, I would have to get another.
I had to just keep one or two, so I keep the lower in WordPress, but I had to adapt to Cheetah offers because that was what is included, and I was not going to pay this amount per website or per size. So
this is per website?
It's
no,
not per website.
It's the size. It's based
But
on
it's
the size.
And I didn't want to
and the
pay
visitors.
Right. So I think Cheetah was the solution in that case for me.
Well, she's already has sites that she doesn't want to change, as did I. Like I had a couple sites that I just didn't want. We put a bunch of time and money into it, and I didn't want to rebuild in Cheetah. Everything I'm doing now, I'm building in Cheetah, but these are migrated over.
Okay. So once we migrate them over, we're still having to pay WordPress because we got to keep them.
You have to pay one of these clouds because it's hosted on a separate cloud.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does she have to pay WordPress and the cloud?
No, WordPress, you don't have to pay. WordPress, well,
Oh.
depends on if she uses a template that's a paid template,
Okay.
but WordPress is usually, I mean, the ones that I have are free templates that
Okay.
I used. I know you can pay, you can buy templates,
Right.
but no, WordPress is more of a construct. Am I
It's
explaining
already,
that right?
yeah, you can pick and choose, yeah,
Yeah.
elements. It's just about what size are my websites now. That's what we need to find out. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then just so you know, Orly, when you get in here, there is, when you go to the login, well, you have support because you're already in. So you can go in and there's a chat, you can put in a ticket. Does
And
that
you
make
said
sense?
there's also videos to watch. Where are they?
Yeah. So when you, we did send,
I didn't get the email. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I went to look for it. I don't have it.
okay.
For like the startup, whatever email, I don't have it. You want
Yeah.
me to
Okay.
take
There's
that?
hold on, wrong one. Let me copy. So here is, thank you, Yang. This is how to transfer site or in-store WordPress Pro.
Awesome.
So do you see that there, Orly?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then Yang, can you just note that we need to follow up on Orly's email and just check in our system to see, I see that she was confirmed, so I believe it should have been sent out, but okay, what else would you guys like to focus on? We have 6 minutes left. Anything else you want me to highlight today before
Hey,
we?
Shannon, it's Erin.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, sorry, I'm off camera.
No, that's okay. Don't be sorry.
Can you go over real quick? There was one of the emails you sent had a calendar, actual calendar on, like graphic on your email. And I know that you have a calendar option. Can you talk to me about that? Like when you set up a calendar, like is it interactive? Can you put like, hey, Shannon's next call is this Thursday, and it pops up with your Zoom call, with your Zoom link or something? Could you do like upcoming events?
Yeah, so the upcoming events, we use Google Calendar, but as far as your booking calendar, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, but could this be integrated?
Tell me a little bit more of what you're meaning
So
integrated.
for like events or recurring calls or trainings or even team calls, could we have something like that on a calendar?
Yeah, so I currently only use this consultation one, but it looks like here you can put live events, concerts, fixed dates.
And then what's that look like? Like how do you have a link that you send to?
So we built it right into our site. So this looks a lot like mine. So let me show you what mine looks like when it's done. Here we go, preview. Now we did integrate this into a different header and footer.
Sure.
But you have control of what you put here, control of what you put here. You can tie it, we have ours tied to the SMS.
Sure. So that's a lot like Acuity.
And you also have it tied to your Zoom. So let me just show you the options here so you can see what's here.
Yep. So that's basically a booker to book appointments. Yep. I was thinking more of if you had events or recurring calls that people could jump into and then they could see the calendar.
Yeah, they both them, Builderall and ourselves were there. That's on their list of upgrades. We don't have a date of when, but that is one of the things they're asking for.
It's coming down the chute.
Yeah, everybody's using the like we
Just
use
the Google Calendar.
Google Calendar. Yeah, so it's and happy
it's
to
coming.
share. It all they've said is it's on the list.
Yeah, so looking like that, and then when you hover over those things.
Yeah, so we do ads so that hovers and takes them in, and then they can open this up and get that information.
It's exactly what I was looking for, something like that.
Yeah, and then we just set up a separate Google account so it doesn't tie to any email, anything else.
Yep. So that's what you're using currently, and then as soon as they they get a timeline or something for an integrated calendar, and like that for Builderall, you would switch probably.
Yeah, because that's also what they're using too. It was one
Yeah.
of the things that and you can get a source code from Google.
Got it. Very good.
Okay, good.
Thank
Any
you.
other questions? These are great questions.
I know another one of my questions, the trial period, 14 or 30 days? I can't remember.
I think they still have a 14-day.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they still have a 14-day.
And in that trial period, you can build your funnels and your
Website.
sequences and things like that, but just not make them go live.
Yeah, the only thing that I've seen that's a gap is the email sending. So we were able to build. Young, do you know if you can make them go live? I thought that we did a lot of the work, but we weren't able to email.
Actually push them out.
We couldn't email at all.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
you just build it first,
Yeah.
set the foundation. Okay.
Young, what were you saying?
What's just a question again?
The question is on that 14-day trial, can they actually build a website and make it live?
No, it will let you just use the tools, but with regards to going live, it won't allow you. And also with the mailing boss, it won't let you send any emails. So basically, it's more on testing the tools, not using them 100%.
So you could set up your booking. You could start setting up the e-learning. You could start setting up the email and the funnel and use the funnel builder, just not push out anything. You could make could you do all the connections that are needed? The automations?
On the integration or when you connect, it won't allow you. Basically, you just creating a draft on it, because once you opt in or subscribe, that's the time that you go back to your drafts and activate or connect whatever you want to connect there.
Okay, so you couldn't actually set up the tags or the automations until it's live.
You could set up the automation, but you can't activate it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
And we don't, Aaron, just so you know, we don't usually do the trials much, just so
I'm sure.
we're also new with that piece too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just to get in there and play around with it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we're ready to go. I just
on the funnel builder, I know it's sort of an add-on. So is that also something we can access from day one as well, the funnel stuff? Because I know you said that the funnel builder is sort of an additional piece even over and above the basic.
Yeah, it's $200 when you first get in. And all I know is I had a client who is a web builder and sources a lot of other clients. And when she got in, she was just like, she regretted not getting it in the beginning. I guess there was something where you get something else with it. And so I just tell people, if you have the money to get the $200, do it. It's a one-time thing, because then you're getting access to that funnel club. You're getting access to one of the things that we do, Cheryl, is they've built out a lot of templates, and you can use some of those for your own too, even in the affiliate piece. So I don't believe that comes with the trial. I don't think that comes with the trial. I think the trial is just the premium. But again, I'm not an expert in that piece, Young.
Okay.
I don't think the funnel comes with the trial. Is that correct? That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can upgrade. I just know that when she upgraded, I think they were including a month, and I'm not sure if it's there. I don't know. All I know is she said, I wish I would have got it the first time.
Out the gate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. One more thing I show you before we say farewell, unless there's any other questions, is when you get in here, they have these really great tools in here where you can get updates. They're constantly sharing new things. I mean, they're building community and they're really like, they give you a digital Builderall planner. I mean, there's just so many beautiful things that they do for this community. This is the other piece that I really, really love about Builderall, is it's not just a software where they're off to build the next software. I don't know how many of you guys have signed up for some of those, where they do a great sales pitch. You get in there and they say, hey, money back guarantee. And then all of a sudden it's like they're off to build their
And then
next
they're gone.
thing they're
Yeah.
selling. Yes. And
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute, that's
Mhm.
not what's going on here. These guys have been around going on 15 years and they really are pouring into the community piece. So there's a lot here that you can get even in your own business for marketing ideas and yeah, they really pull from, I mean, Erin, any of us, not just Erin, I keep picking on Erin, but I just respect her gifts and talents, and I know her very well and her gifts and talents. But they are always, it's like they invite other talent to come in and share and spread what they're doing with others.
And where's that located, Shannon?
So when you get in here at the very bottom, there's a little wing.
Mhm.
Yep, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, and as you can see, there's FAQ updates. There's a lot of pieces in here that when you get in to be a part of the community. Yay.
Beautiful.
So I just want to invite you guys to my community. If you guys are available this Wednesday, we're opening it up at 3:30. Yang, do you mind putting in that form, the Monday form, so they could sign up if they wanted to come? We this month, or actually this quarter, we're working on our marketing plan blueprint. Everybody that attended our Media Magic event, we have, I have a marketing plan blueprint. It's like either 120 days, 90 days, we pick a campaign. So we're working on that, and a lot of the gems and tools are really powerful for whatever you might be working on in your business. And then we do what we call a collaboration love seat instead of a hot seat. We get to pour into each of our members that are there. And so that's Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow night is our Love Your Neighbor event at 8 o'clock. And we do this in conjunction with King's Counsel and Trust Family Office. And I am really excited about what's going on. And I just want to emphasize, if there's any way you can come, right now there's a big pivot happening in the world, as we know, and there's some exciting things that we're doing to help people navigate what's going on in the world. And you guys are, if you haven't seen it, you might want to look, but there's a lot of things coming down the pike with shortages, and we don't want to focus on the gloom and doom and things. We want to be solutions. And so we've been working really diligently, and a lot has come together in the last week and a half, thanks to Debbie. Debbie sent us a video, and it was like, okay, we got to pivot. Like, I was going this direction. Debbie sent this video, and all of a sudden I just got this thing that said, okay, we got to pivot. And I don't know about you guys, but I was just like, share resources, and they're coming in a beautiful way. So if you want to be a part of that pivot, because we're all, either we're all going to pivot, whether we like it or not. And if you want some of the tools to be able to prepare, then that's going to be 8 o'clock.
Do you have the link to the video?
Night. Debbie, do you want to share the video? So I'm just going to do a little disclaimer, if that's okay. I learned as I was sharing this, ignore the apocalyptic stuff, just focus on the supply chain. Okay. So just focus on the supply chain piece of it. And what's so beautiful is that there's, I can't wait till tomorrow night. There's some really great stuff, and we're hopefully those of you, I mean, I'll just tell you a piece of it. Like, all of us need to be growing, and we need to be growing to give, and we need to be thinking about how can we love on our neighbors, and there's some good stuff going on. But there's a gentleman who has been building these symbiotic networks all over the world, and he's come into our community to help us, focus on supply chain and food.
So that calls at 8 o'clock tomorrow night,
8
Shannon?
o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah.
And how do we get a link to that?
If you go to thegreatestcommand.com, thegreatestcommand.com. And then here is the form. Hey, Juliet, just 1 minute. I'm almost finished with the Builderall call. Sorry. Hold on just 1 minute. Thanks. Here is the form for
3 p.m. Wednesday.
3 p.m. Wednesday. Yep. That's our Trailblazers collaborators. Thank you, Yang, for putting in the Greatest Command link. And and in in the Love Your Neighbor, we're also working on family love letters. So we are in action. Both these groups are, we're not just lecture and learn, like we're in there doing stuff now. And so Ceci's been a part of the community. Debbie's been a part of the community. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing that. So again, just, I've shared it with a couple people and they get in like 3 minutes and they're like, I'm not listening to it. And I'm really, really grateful, because I think that with awareness, we can find solutions.
So thank you, guys. I have to drop, but thank you so much for today, Shannon. And I need to connect. Seriously, 1000%, I need to connect with you. So if we can make that happen, that'd be awesome. But thanks everybody for today.
Okay.
I gotta hop.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Yang.
Thank you, Shannon.
Remember to save
Thank
the
you,
chat.
everybody.
Remember to save the
Oh,
chat, the
save
3
the
dots
chat.
on the side. Lots of great tools.
Thank you.
Bye, Cheryl.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye,
Bye.
baby.
Bye. Does
Bye,
everybody
little
have the
one.
chat? You guys
Look at
have
all
it?
that hair. Oh my God.
Oh.
It's 6 weeks.
It's beautiful.
All right, bye
Kind
for
of
now.
blurry.